If you are trading crypto without proper risk management, you are basically gambling. Today, I'm going to show you how to protect your money by using stop loss, and I'm going to walk you through how to set them on the XT exchange. Hi everyone, Emmanuel Jacobz here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, do well to subscribe and turn on post notification so you get notified anytime I post another video. Crypto is volatile and there is no secret. A coin can pump 20% within an hour, and in the next hour it dumps up to 50%. Without a plan and proper risk management, you can lose your capital fast. That is where risk management comes in. It's not about avoiding losses completely, it's about controlling them. The rule number one: don't risk more than you can afford to lose. Always set stop loss. A stop loss is a tool that closes your trade automatically when the market moves against you. This limits your losses and keeps your emotions out of the game. What is a stop loss and how it works? A stop loss order is like a safety net. Let's say you buy Bitcoin at $80,000. You can set your stop loss at $78,500. So if the price drops, your position closes automatically. This protects your portfolio from big drops and helps you stick to your strategy. There are different types of stop loss orders. Stop market executes at market price, while stop limits executes at a specific price. Most beginners stick with stop markets because it is fast and simple. In other words, stop limits helps you to determine the exact price you want your trade to close automatically should in case the market goes in opposite direction. So now I'm going to be walking you through how to set a stop loss on XT exchange. Let's go. Before setting stop loss, you must first of all have an open trade. What I mean by that is that you must have bought a coin and then you want to set a stop loss. So if you don't know how to trade at all, I have a video where I took the time to explain how to trade on XT exchange, and if you click on this pop-up, it will take you to the video. So now, having been able to buy a coin, the next thing you want to do is to set a stop loss or a take profit. So now let me show you how to set a stop loss. The first thing you want to do is that you must select the cryptocurrency that you want to set stop loss. I already have the cryptocurrency pair here, which is XT and USDT. So had it been I had another cryptocurrency like let's say BTC here, the next thing I would want to do is for me to click on this BTC USDT, and it will take me to this place where I can actually search the coin that I want to set stop loss. Then I'm going to type the name of the coin, which is XT, and then I'm going to select XT/USDT. The next thing I want to do is to click on sell. So like I said, we have market order and then we have limit order. So now I'm going to show you what it means to use a market order to execute stop loss. Let's say for instance, you bought this coin some days ago, some weeks ago, maybe some hours ago, or maybe some minutes ago, and the price is now dropping significantly, and you feel like there is possibility for this price to keep on dropping. Then you just want to execute stop loss and then exit the market immediately. All you have to do is to come here and then you change it to market order, and the next thing you want to do is to drag this slider, which determines if you want to sell either half of your coins, which is 50%, or maybe you drag it to 100%, and then the next thing you want to do is just click on sell. Once you click on sell, you have cut your loss. And also you can also use this particular method. Let's say for instance, a coin has already given you profit and you did not set your take profits to be automatic. You can just come here and then use market order, and then you sell it at once, and you are going to be out of the market. And if the coin had maybe gone up, then you are going to be in profit. But if the coin was maybe dropping, then you are actually going to be selling at loss, which is also known as stop loss. Then alternatively, you can use a limit order. So with limit order, you can just click on market order and then change it to limit order. This limit order will help you to determine at what price exactly you want to cut your loss. So now let's say for instance, since you bought this coin maybe $4.5 or thereabouts, and then you want to set your stop loss at maybe $4.3, all you have to do is to edit this and type 3, making it $4.3, and the next thing you want to do is to drag this slider to 100%, and then you are just going to click on sell. If you confirm it, then so you can see that I just made a very fatal mistake, and it is imperative that I make this mistake because this is to show you that if you use a limit order and then you place a sell trade as if you want to set a stop loss, the market is actually going to sell it immediately for you, because there are a lot of people that placed a buy order at that 4.3. so now their orders has been filled. Like someone have literally bought that's my sell order at 4.3. so this is a mistake you should not make. I was supposed to cut off this, but I understand that a lot of people might be doing the same mistake. That is why you are seeing this part in this video. So for you to set your take profit and your stop loss, we actually have an option for that, and you just have to click on this limit order, and then you go down to where we have TP and SL. If you click on TP and SL, it's actually going to help you to type the desired amount wherein you want to take profit and stop loss. So the next thing you want to do now is to input the price. The price can be 3, and then the trigger price has to be the same, 4.3, and then we are going to drag this slider, and then we are going to click on sell. So now to confirm our stop loss order, we are going to check under open orders, and then we are going to click on TP/SL, and then we are going to see the stop loss order that we've been able to place. It is as simple as that. Now that you've been able to set stop loss, you don't have to be online for the trade to automatically be executed anytime the market goes against you, and it's going to help you preserve your capital so you can continue trading some other time. Remember, they used to say that he who fights and run will live to fight again another day. Now let us talk about risk calculation and position sizing. Setting stop loss is great, but it is better when you know how to determine how much exactly you should risk per trade. So let's say for instance your capital is like maybe $1,000. It is advisable that you only use maybe $100 to $200 per trade, and you don't have to risk all your money into one trade. And that is why it is mostly ridiculous when someone says I want to start trading with $10. I'm not saying you cannot start trading with $10, but it's going to be very, very difficult for you to be able to diversify, and you will always have to put your eggs into one basket by using all your funds to trade every single time, which is very risky. But having a reasonable amount of capital will always help you to diversify by choosing to use a little portion of your capital per trade. And also when it comes to stop loss, you have to decide to maybe be losing maybe 10% to 5% of your capital anytime you want to set a stop loss. Crypto is risky. Make sure you use stop loss. XT Exchange makes it easier for you to set one. Always calculate your risk and position size. Emotions kill trade. Let your plan do the work. If you found this helpful, make sure you smash the like button, and don't forget to drop a comment if you have any question using XT Exchange. And don't forget to subscribe for more crypto guides like this. If you don't have an account on XT Exchange, use the link in the description of this video to sign up. Stay smart, trade safe, and I'll see you in the next one.